Hey guys, SeanB, and today we are on DaisyB, but I don't think many of you will like this video because this is probably the last video of this series. I haven't played on this account for a long time. As you can see, it has been such a long time that I have the welcome backpack. So for most of you who are wondering out there whether I'm continue playing, I don't play on this account anymore and probably will not in the future. The short answer for those who don't really want to watch the entire thing will be I got really bored and I stopped playing. That's about it. But I think I started something fun and entertaining. I think there should be a proper closure to this whole series. Let's go back to why I started this series in the first place. I was able to interview a couple different people that progressed super fast in the early game. There was one guy who used Lulu, the things that you've achieved without using variables, without even having a Megan, because those two are the two units that I suggest to people to make. And another guy who used a very similar team that I'm using. I kind of base my progression using the similar units.
Plain and simple, I love the community. I love hanging out, I love helping people grow.
But I can't prove they're free to play. I can't really tell how they did it, even though they told me literally everything. And I really want to just do it myself to see if they're lying, if they're bullshitting, right? You never know. Even though I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, I think what they did was amazing, but I can't 100% say to the viewer in the comment section, the doubter, the hater, that this is doable, it's free to play, and you can do it too. So I started this account for that particular purpose of proving that this was possible. Also, I didn't really think that the series would be any fun to watch. Like, who would watch another Giants B10 guide? But I was so wrong. A lot of people found the series and found really helpful, follow it step by step, and they achieve great things in the game. I've seen so many posts on Reddit calling it the SeanB way, boosted my ego by so much. You know, I'm like, oh, god damn, it feels so good. Like, I did TOA normal in 15 days, maybe TOA hard in 60 days, and they could do it so much faster. And it's just so good. And I'm very glad that the series has been very helpful, not to only new player, but to returning player. That's why I had the motivation to keep progressing. After I've achieved what my interviewee achieved, I surpassed the results and I proved that it's doable, even though there's still haters out there just want to say like, I can't do anything in the game without spending money, blah blah blah. I get that so often. It's insane. Like, I'm so arrogant, I'm lying, I'm cheating, I'm buying rune packs, I'm boosting my sub account with my main account. I show runes in every single video from ungrinded to grinded. So you can sort of tell what kind of progression you get from just grinding your runes with blue grindstone. So it has been really, really amazing. I really appreciate your support, but I got bored. In this account, the only thing I do is farm arena. So you shouldn't be doing arena in your early game days. I think for at least 100, 200 days, maybe 150. So you farm enough points to buy towers, right? It's very important because the lack of towers will just destroy you compared to people who have max tower. It's a lot of different stats. So the only thing you do here in arena is just farming. But that's really boring. The only thing I do in guild battle is also farming, right? You have one-man defense and you farm every single guild battle and siege. In siege, usually you get siege farmer, so you get completely destroyed. Not fun. Can't really farm siege. And RTA is just sad. It's either I get people who has no idea what they're doing, they get destroyed by a simple Tyrone outspeeding, or I get real player. C3, C1, Guardian, Smurfing, Farming, and Fighter. So RTA, also very sad to play. Not enjoyable at all. If I do an RTA video on this account, I do 30 wings, get smashed 20 times, win maybe 3 to 5 matches, and the rest which is nah, not fun. Not fun at all. So the only thing I realistically do on this account is farming Giants B10. And I've been playing this game for way too long. I've done my fair share of mindlessly pressing replay. So pressing replay on another account to me is not very fun. So it got really stale because I can't find enjoyment in PvP. The only enjoyment I have in my main account is just doing PvP. So if I can't do that here, it's just very boring. On the first, let's say 100 days of this account, or maybe 150 days, I get new progression every 10 days, every week. I achieve new things, but after a while, you don't really get that anymore. It's slowed down heavily because of the lack of towers, the lack of runes, you have to keep farming. So it got just super boring, especially in guild battle. Even if I join a proper guild, maybe a proper low G1 guild, the lack of towers and flag compared to the people, that is like a huge amount of stats. You can sort of win, but it's tough. And the only team that I can use are like 2 teams. So it's also pretty boring. In short, it's just boring to play. And I can't really find enjoyment anymore. So that's back to reason number 1 why I stopped playing. Reason number 2, the question I receive on stream in my Discord server always go back to how do I do giants faster, or how do I do my dragons faster, or how do I clear TOA. That is the 3 biggest main question that I get 90% of the time. Sometimes I get questioned about Rift. I just point people to either Jubago video or Jubago video, because he did that with free-to-play unit, and I don't think much has changed here because they only make it easier. So you can use the same team people used years ago and just get it done pretty easily. And that's about it. Otherwise, they asked about RTA or high-level guild battle, which would take me back to the main account. So the question that I receive most of the time, I can just point people back to the older episode of DaisyB, from the very beginning team to the super fast team on this account that I can do. And if you ask about early game unit, if you take out Bastet and Gani, these are probably the best starter. They allow you to complete so many different parts of the game. This was before Martial Cat was introduced, so if you put in the Wind Martial Cat, it's gonna be even better. These are like the group of unit that is gonna just crush the entire PvE content. With better runes, they'll do it even better. The biggest question in the game, I've already answered that with free-to-play unit, free-to-play runes. There's just not much more that I can do. If I treat this as a job, which is actually true, this is my job, but it's still a passion, a hobby, something I really enjoy. If I force myself to play on this account to farm giants and I don't really enjoy it, it's not gonna be good content for you. You can tell it. If I don't enjoy, it's not gonna be good content. It's obvious. I'm not good at acting. I know it's not some crazy closure, but maybe I'm gonna do another account with another handicap just for fun. I don't know. I did a poll on my YouTube community post and people want me to do another account with different unit because none of these should be built. They are too good. So maybe do another account, use some other unit, off meta stuff. If you want that, let me know in the comment section, smash like so that I know that you want another beginner account but with a different perspective, different unit, and maybe achieve the same result. If you want that, let me know down in the comments, okay? Other than that, that's it for DaisyB series. It helped so many people and is still helping people till this day, every single day. If you want my personal opinion on what should be done in the game, just ask me on Twitch, live stream, ask me in my Discord server. Link can be found in the description box down below. I have nothing else to offer. It has been really fun, but this is the end for DaisyB. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like. I know you probably didn't enjoy it, but leave a comment down below on what should be done. And I'll see you guys next time. Please don't unsubscribe. Bye.